Hello, my name is Francis88 and this is my first YouTube video. I'm going to be playing Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness as Austria. So let's get started. Victoria 2 is a fairly slow game for those that know it, so it might take a couple of episodes before stuff starts to happen. And we're in. So first things first, let's get rid of Metternich and change to the neo-abolitionists so we can get state capitalism. So we can build our own factories and railways, not have to rely on the terrible capitalists because they suck. And we'll reorganize all our armies. Send cavalry here. Infantry there. Split these in half. Split these in half. So it's been a long time since I've played Victoria 2 for any period of time, so hopefully I don't make too many mistakes and we can form Super Germany quite quickly. But we'll have to wait and see. Splitting these armies up. And should be good on that front. Now we need some more research points. So clergymen. The optimal level for clergymen to get the most research points for the amount of money you spend is 2%, as it says here in the drop down. So we're going to select our largest provinces and use our 2 national focus points to try and get some more clergymen. So once they're at 2%, which now they're only at 1, we'll move down the list until we get 2% across all the states, which would be very helpful. Now we want to get some alliances. France, Prussia, Denmark. Now we want to ally with Denmark because we want to bring them into our sphere of influence. So we'll also do that all here. And that way we can we don't have to declare war on them to get the Germany. What mode is that in? Nationality? Yeah. No. Changed it. Which one is it? Supply, sphere of influence, nationality, national focus. That mode. I don't know where it is. So Denmark has 2 provinces that are required to form Super Germany. So if you have them in your sphere, it allows you to form Super Germany with it. So you'll get Denmark included in Super Germany, which is pretty cool. So let's go for ideological thought to get an extra national focus point, hopefully really quickly. And we'll bump up our tariffs, taxes down, military's construction down, education, administration up, military spending up. And this will reset to 25% once it ticks over the time. And these countries should automatically try to be friends with us, so we'll save the diplomatic points. Actually, we'll spend them, and once we've ticked over with France, we'll build up our relations with them. And let's bump that up a little bit. And before we start building any factories with our state capitalism, wait for our budget to get a little bit nicer. So let's get into it. So we should notice pretty much straight away that all our sphere members will try to join military alliances with us once they get diplomatic points. And we're now friends with Prussia, France and Denmark, or in alliances with Prussia, France and Denmark, which is very nice. So this should tick over positive, maybe soon. Just crediting, good. So I just have to keep an eye on, especially Saxony, because Prussia is very fond of trying to get Saxony off us. Let's get rid of all that. Bremen always seems to go bankrupt instantly. Let's see if we can increase relations. We can. Let's change that to Saxony. So we can spend money in their countries, which we will do. So we get a bonus when it comes to bonus to influence, which is really good because it makes all those countries that generally would annoy us bugger off. So we're trying to get our military up because we'll eventually have to go to war with France to get Alsace and Lorraine, because it's required for Super Germany. Let's build a factory in Denmark as well. Cement. Cement for everyone. So Austria starts off in a very weak position, very very split ethnically. So if you have a look at political compared to nationality, see that our empire is very fractured, which is going to be an issue because it reduces significantly the amount of national focus points we can get. So you see we only have 4.5. That's only because of our 8.8 million people, only 1.8 are accepted or primary culture. Whereas places like Prussia, France and England, they all have the same nationality, so they can have as many national focus points as they have people, which gives them an advantage later in the game. But hopefully we can remedy that by taking all the assimilation decisions. Get a bit of negative, you get negative militancy, which can cause issues with revolts, but I think it's worth it trying to convert everyone to South German. Makes it a lot easier to manage the country if everyone's the same. Bit of a dark way to look at it, but it's true, especially in this game. And when we get Super Germany, it won't be so much of an issue, because all the north is North German and will become primary of North and South German, and all the south is South German, which is our primary anyway. So the last time I played this, something very interesting happened. So the Netherlands has a decision where they try to reclaim Belgium, and they won. hands down. They hands down won. They absolutely thrashed them, which I've never seen happen before, ever. I was shocked. It was really interesting. I thought it was amazing. So we had Super Holland, which is cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens this time. In that playthrough, Prussia joined the war on their side, and they defeated all of the Belgium and British expeditionary forces. And then sieged and occupied all the provinces, and the British pulled out of the war. So because of our tariffs, we've got positive money. Protectionism. Protect your economy. Build everything within. There we go. So we'll have a look at production, see what we're producing a lot of. So, oh, we're on a small arms factory. So, shift click that, give max. That's probably what we were going to produce anyway. So we've got a pretty good cottage industry. We want to see what prices are going up. So cement's going down, Clipper shipyard's going up. So it could be an idea to produce that, although eventually it's going to be superseded. So maybe not. And we're going to be increasing our army a lot. So maybe it's worth investing in military goods, because we'll be heavily reliant on our military, especially when we're fighting France. So the plan is to keep Prussia and France our friend, and then at some point we're going to want to declare war on France with Prussia as our ally and claim Alsace-Lorraine. Now the issue is, because of France's politics, they have a huge reserve that they can call on. I think it's somewhere in the region of 100 battalions. So 100 of 3,000 units, which is a massive army. Much bigger than all the other field, considering they have a standing army of 33 at the present, with 13 reserves. Brigades, sorry. Not battalions, brigades. So it makes it quite difficult, if you don't pay attention, to get ahead. So they're focusing on Krakow, so if we build something there, make it harder for them to do anything. So we need to save up a bit of money. We'll build a steel factory in Krakow. Actually, let's just build a cement factory there. Belgium's asking for military access. So the war's started. And it seems that maybe German Prussia didn't join the side. Oh, Russia has. Russia and Portugal. Luxembourg, Netherlands versus Belgium and the United Kingdom. So if we give military access to Russia, we should be able to get most of the way there. That's interesting. See, last time Prussia joined the side of the Dutch, and with their army they beat the British, but maybe the Russians can provide even more troops, which would be interesting. Now hopefully the AI is smart enough to ask Prussia for access. and then they can thrash the Belgians and the English and create Super Holland. So I'm going to take a break here, and I'll see you in the next episode.